Hey YouTubers, welcome to Everyday Finance. I'm your host, Bobby. If this is your first time on the channel, when you finish the video, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And if you want more information on a particular subject, leave a comment below as well. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about credit scores. We're going to talk about the history of credit scores, the importance of it, what makes up your credit score, and ways that you can improve it as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so let's talk about credit and your credit score. The concept of credit was created in 1989. Before the FICO score, as we currently know it, your credit was determined by your character. Think about that for a second. In 1989, even if you had a perfect credit score, you could still be denied by lenders based upon what they would determine to be unattributable character or bad character. That was something that had to be crazy for people to go through during that time frame. Eventually, personal character was no longer seen as a sufficient way to judge people and their credit. So around 1991, all three of the major credit bureaus began selling the FICO score as it is right now to lenders. And eventually this became the way that we go about determining someone's credit score. Believe it or not, no one has a zero credit score. You either have a 300 or somewhere between 300 and 850, even if you have no credit at all. There are several different variations of credit score models. We won't cover all of them in this video, as it can be a bit confusing and lead to information overload. For the focus and premise of this video, we'll focus on the FICO credit score, which is widely used. If you want information on the different credit score models that are out there, leave a comment below and we'll address it in a future video. So let's talk about the FICO score. Generally, when people talk about a credit score, they're meaning the FICO score. The FICO score gathers information from all three credit bureaus. Regardless of what your credit score is, it's important to know what your credit score is comprised of. So let's break that down into exactly what goes into your credit score. The biggest factor in determining your credit score will be your payment history. Your payment history accounts for 35% of your overall credit score. Now, your payment history is if you've paid your bills, if you've paid your bills on time, and if you've made payments at all. These are all indicators to lenders whether you are credit worthy or whether you are at risk to be defaulted on certain credit items. Your payment history is the largest and most significant part of your credit score. Creditors and lenders want to see that you're paying your bills on time and are able to actively maintain the payments. Next part of your credit score is amount owed. This accounts for 30% of your overall credit score. Are you using all of the credit that you have available to you? Lenders can see this as you overextending yourself and can see you as a bigger risk to default on payments or loans that you would get through credit. Now, the key to amount owed is your credit utilization. Your credit utilization is the total amount of credit that you have available to you divided by the amount of credit that you use. Now, this is in a percentage form, and typically you want to stay beneath 30%, but depending upon the circumstances, some financial experts say 10% is the amount that you want to stay under. The next part of your credit score is the length of credit history. This accounts for 15% of your total credit score. The length of credit history is basically how long have you had certain credit accounts on your credit score. Typically, mortgage accounts, auto loans, some installments depending on the amount and the length of the loan terms, and credit cards are the longest credit accounts that people have. Now, some people like to pay off these loans and things of that nature so that they can save some money, whether that be based on the interest rates they currently have or if they just want more money in their pocket. Though this may save you some money by doing so, it can impact your credit score slightly because you no longer have that long-standing credit account on your credit report reporting to the 3 major bureaus anymore. Now, this next part of your credit score is new credit. That accounts for 10% of your credit score. It's basically all of the new accounts that you have on your credit reports. The last part of your credit score is credit mix, which accounts for 10% of your credit score as well. Credit mix is just the variation of credit accounts that you have on your credit report. That means that lenders want to see not only credit card accounts or not only installment loans accounts, but a mixture of the different credit accounts that are available to you. That shows them that you are able to take on debt and maintain those credit accounts across different spectrums. Now that we've covered what makes up your credit score, we need to understand exactly why a credit score is important. Credit score is important because it will impact your life in many different ways. Take this into account. Most people, when thinking about their credit score, only think about whether or not they can have access to certain credit card accounts, whether or not they can buy cars or homes. But so much more of your life in general is covered or impacted by your credit score. In addition to auto loans and mortgages, auto insurance, homeowners insurance, your cell phone plans, your utilities, and even your job can be impacted by your credit score. You can be denied some of these services or charged much higher amounts or interest rates based upon your credit score. So it's extremely important to work at improving your credit score or maintaining a healthy or excellent credit score. Since it's important to work at maintaining or building your credit score, let's talk about a few ways that you can improve your credit score. The first way that you can improve your credit score is by lowering your credit utilization ratio. Now, you can do this in several ways. The first is by increasing the overall limit on any credit card accounts that you have. If you call your credit card servicer, you can call in and ask them to increase your credit line. If they increase your credit line, you are thereby lowering your credit utilization ratio because you have a higher amount that is available to you, but you aren't using the entire amount. The second way that you can improve your credit score is by becoming an authorized user on a good or existing credit card account with someone who has a good credit score. This is an extension of their credit to you that reports to the credit bureau as if it were your account and can improve your credit score significantly. Another way to improve your credit score is to go through credit repair or credit restoration services. If you have anything outstanding on your account or anything that's in collection or in default, you can go through credit repair services, pay them either a monthly or an annual fee, and have them work at restoring your credit back to a serviceable level. That about covers credit scores. Was there something about credit scores that wasn't covered in this video? Did you change or impact your credit score in a way that wasn't included in this video as well? Leave a comment below and we'll discuss it and cover it in future videos. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well for future content. And remember, there is no goal that is unachievable when you apply everyday finance.